Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Hallig Luettenland, which I'm probably saying wrong, so I apologize. It's by Simon Team Lex, 196.89 megabytes to download for PC and Mac only. Why that is, I honestly don't know. It might be because of the size or something like that, I just don't know. Let's go ahead and read the description and we'll get into it. It says, welcome to the Hallig Luettenland. On this fictional Hallig in the North German Wadden Sea, you can establish yourself as a small to medium-sized farmer. Large equipment will be difficult to use due to the landscape and narrow roads, therefore the focus here is more on the coziness and beauty of the virtual nature. To do so, you can purchase one of the 5 farms on Hallig's only terp and gradually expand the initially very small farms as you wish. The only connection to the mainland is via the muddy path through the Wadden Sea. Therefore, you have to wait for low tide to transport machinery from the merchant to the Hallig or to purchase animals from the livestock dealer on the mainland. The tides on the map depend on the in-game time. Low tide is at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day. That's pretty cool. High tide is at 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. The tide height is updated hourly. The tide animation starts at 9 a.m. on the first day. Number of purchasable areas is 60. Number of fields is 48. Total hectares is 77.69, I think is what it's saying. There's commas. They're using commas instead of periods because they're German, probably. Average field size is 1.5 to 2.0 hectares. 2 required mods, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that. I won't complain about the required mods. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. This is the map. There's the mainland. That's the path. That's actually that's further than I thought it would be. That's pretty cool though. All right. I'm assuming these are the 5 farms. It says 5 farms, right? I'm not crazy about that, right? Yeah. You can purchase one of the 5 farms. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so these are all the 5 farms here. We'll buy all the land in a second, but starting a new farm mode, you have this farm and field 14 right there. Actually, there might not even be anything on those, so we'll see. If there's nothing on them, I'm not going to worry about buying them. But yeah, then you got all your stuff over here. You got Katie hanging out over there. Who else do we got? We have all the NPCs. Oh gosh, we're surrounded by them. Please tell me that's David. Nope, that's Ben. Oh, lordy. David's right next to us. Walter and Noah. There's Walter. Walter's really creepy today. Look at that. Hiding behind that. David's staring at us from the side, hoping we don't notice. And there's Noah over there. I've heard Noah's also kind of creepy, too. So maybe I got to talk to Noah. And there's this guy. Jeffrey, or whatever his name is. I don't know. He's not an NPC, so it's fine. But yes, okay. So on our farm, looks like we just have a cow barn and a farmhouse. There are quite a few... There's got to be some stuff around here, right? There's got to be. I love that all these guys have their own farms. They're all facing each other. Like a bunch of just angry neighbors. Okay, our farmhouse. Let's go down to our farm. If we can make our way down this way. Our farm. That's our sleep trigger. Out through here. That's our cow barn. And here's our equipment. Which, by the way, we haven't really gone through all that. We do have a cow barn starting off, as we know already. Contracts are contracts and fields you don't own. There's a couple contracts in the mainland there, or a couple fields over there, so that's nice. Available to buy, there's no productions, none owned, nothing like that. Vehicles you start with the Farm Tech trailer, Fiat 196 or 16090 DT tractor, horse Credo. That's like a power harrow, and it hooks up to this guy to make this basically a directional seeder, but that's the horse versus seeder. We have a eco cultivator there, Massey Ferguson 8570 harvester, header to go with it, and a trailer, and a New Holland 1000 weight. Which, why do we have a New Holland weight when we don't have any New Holland equipment? I do not know, but yes, all our stuff through here. Yeah, nice little tight little farm area, and then it comes out and opens up to our field right there, which that is actually, to be honest, quite a large field to start with, so that's quite nice. Okay, I have to find out what do the other farms have. Let's go ahead and I think it'll be faster if I go this way. All to my farm. Okay. Looks like sleep triggers are pretty much around the bend here. This farm looks like it comes with a horse pasture and a sheep pasture. This one comes with 2 cow barns, or a cow barn and a cow pasture. And this one comes with a greenhouse. So there you go. That's what the other farms are going to have available for you. But yeah, that's the map, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. Okay, we have a couple cow pastures down there as well. What we are going to do, though, I think, is just go straight into doing a flyover. Because I think that's just going to be easiest for a map like this. There's no sense in really driving around a whole lot. But yeah, it's a cool map. The tide, it looks terrible right now. As low tide shouldn't be right now. We'll go take a look at the water, but the water absolutely looks horrific with no tide on it right now. Like, Oh, it does look, it looks terrible. This, all the farms are packed into here, which is kind of a nifty start. Multiplayer, that would be an interesting way to go. You'd be really praying your buddies didn't buy up the land around you first. Down here where this barge is, it looks like it's just absolutely run aground. Yeah, there's sell points there, which is great. Where is the water at? I did fast forward to noon, so I might have to just... I might have actually broken the map somehow. But this is kind of entertaining. Floating boats. There's the water. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think what happened was because I had used the command to move to noon like I do anytime I start a map tour. I think that had really screwed with it. So don't like advance time rapidly like that. Now it looks beautiful. Now it's beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Obviously, it's high tide right now. So every hour it should change. Now, this is the path across right here. So if we take a look at this, because I am curious about this. Yeah, I love it. It's all marked as well, which is kind of cool. So if we just... I'm going to go in here. I'm going to enable... We're trying not to go too fast. But we're going to go maybe a little faster than 360. So if we wait... That's the highest possible tide. It just jumped up. Starts going down. Down. 5, 6, 7, and then 8's the lowest. So, even at the lowest tide, there is still water, which is what I was worried about. Because it looked really stupid if there wasn't any water. But yeah, here you go. You can get across down over here. 8 a.m. also would work too. We might just fast forward to 8 a.m. so I can show you guys. That might just be easier. Just go to 8 a.m. Actually, it keeps up with fast forwarding rapidly pretty well, to be honest. But yeah, here is the path at 8 a.m. You can follow it right across over here. And get over here. And I'm going to fast forward to noon so we can actually see what we're doing over here. Oh, I went way too fast. Way too fast. That's okay. Let's set everything to sun. Okay. Move it forward just a touch so it catches up. Anyhow, so mainland's over here. Can't really get across right now. You might be able to get across in some of the times, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. You have to time that. I really like that challenge. It'd be fun to play on this at like 15 times speed, so you really have like a time crunch. But yeah, you got a couple of pastures over here. You got some sell points, animal dealer, and this is the mainland, which is pretty cool. So I don't know. This is a nifty map. I think this is really cool. Really cool concept, really cool idea. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys in terms of the tour. That is Hallig Luettenland. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.